to another vlog. So today we take on Boreham at home, and Boreham obviously got into the playoff final last season, so you know they're a good team. I think they've kept the majority of their squad. I know they sold a couple of players like Morgan Ferrier and to Walsall, so they've lost a couple of good players, but they've got a good squad. They've had a slow start, but you know they'll be up there, I think, come the end of the season. So I'm expecting a tough game today against a good opposition with a good manager. So obviously we won on Tuesday night away at Maidstone, 2-1 win, a good win, good to get off the mark and get that first win. But it wasn't necessarily all plain sailing, because we did go 2-0 up, but in the 80th minute they did score to make it 2-1, and then I was just sat at home thinking I know what's going to happen, because of what happened in previous games this season. We're just going to concede a late goal and end up drawing. Luckily we didn't. I think that puts us just outside the playoffs at the minute, but you know, you don't look at league tables at this stage in the season. Maybe 8-10 games in, that's when you sort of look at it and it might have a bit of a meaning. But yeah, you just got to take every game as it comes, and I think this is going to be a tough one. Gorman came back to training last week, and he travelled down with the squad to Maidstone. He won on the bench, but maybe we might see him on the bench today. Who knows? But yeah, I'm expecting a tough game for us. I think you've got to play the same team that played Tuesday. Maybe put McAnuff in for either Lee or Clay, but I'd probably keep Clay in. I think he's underrated by a lot of Orient fans, and he gets a lot of stick. But you know, if he was to keep that consistency up, he would be one of the best players in the league, because he is a good box-to-box midfielder, and he can do. You know, he's a very good midfielder. So if he gets that consistency going, he'll be a massive player for us, and he will be one of the best centre midfielders in the league. But yeah, put maybe McAnuff in for Lee, and then keep the same team, because you know, why change something that was working? Because that's the only winning side that has been put out so far this season. But also Judd to come in, he came in against Maidstone, and I like that, because I think Ling had been poor, and Judd deserved his opportunity. So hopefully he gets a consistent run of games, because it's not really, you can't really judge a player off one game where he hasn't been playing for so long, because he's not really probably fully fit anyway. So give him a bit of a run out, see what he does. But my score prediction today is going to be 3-1 Orient. I've made some little changes to the video, editing wise, some new little features, so yeah, let me know, see what you think. But let's get down to
when the baseline drop. When the baseline drop. When the baseline drop.
After Josh Cronin was brought down, good position to put a ball in. Oh! Side goal for Boreham Wood. It was well, sorry, corner for Boreham Wood. Videoing this because they're actually quite a big team, so they're dangerous from set pieces. Yes, well done. Oi! Keeper, come for that. Oh, one of you. Stop the cross, or not.
Go on, Judd. That's brilliant. Out of play, well done. Corner for Arsenal. Oh! Oh! Back out. Unlucky. 3 kicks at Boreham Wood in a good position on the night. I honestly don't know how, but it was the worst dive I've ever seen. Like literally, Tom Daly in disguise at him. Come on. Low cross, that's not... No. It has to be low against these lot. They're winning everything in the air. Put it low and just try and flick something on. Another chance for us here. Yellow card for the player who committed the foul. On Lee, I think. Come on. Hard ball in the box. No. Probably the last action of the half. Corner for us here. Oh! Go on, back in. Oh! Go on. Oh! Unlucky. Half time, 0-0 here. So half time, 0-0. Not a bad performance from us really, but it's quite an even game. I think we didn't create many chances. We need to test the goalkeeper more. Probably put the crosses in low, because every time we're putting them into the box, they're winning them and the keeper's coming out. So got to watch their number 9 up front as well. Big powerful striker winning a lot. But we haven't done too bad. I think more pace in the second half down the wing, more low crosses into the box. I think we'll be alright, but they're there for the taking. They look like one of those sides that are going to come in and sit up for the point, and maybe try and nick one late on, but we'll see. I think keep the team as it is. Second half, going into second half, just come out, all guns blazing, we should be alright. Come on, ref. Come on. Coulson going off. Again, it's not good, you know. Coulson and Nilokobi both injured at the beginning of last season, not last season, you know. This happened again this season, so hopefully it's a minor knock, but good chance for Happy to come in. But it is quite tough for a centre half to come into a game, so hopefully he'll be up to it. First chance for us in the half. Come on. Save to deny number 7 for them, but we just got caught out of it there on the counter. Oh. Go on. Lee, go on. Have a dig, man. Go on. Actually put a ball in. Oh. Yes. Penalty to Orient here. Come on, Bond. He's got a good record. Come on. That second goal, as we know from previous games this season. Free kick here. Their player was in the yellow card, made a cynical foul, probably should have been second yellow, but he did give it. Need that second goal, as we know from previous games. Play it in the back here. Oh! Go on, put it back in. Oi! Go on. Leyton and Charlie Lee going off, Alabi and Law's coming on now. Last sort of 5 minutes of time. Come on, Rose, let's see this through. Full time, 1-0 Orient, come on. First home win of the season, come on, boys. Bottom's penalty, and that's to earn us 3 points. Come on. I'm obviously back from the game with a smile on my face for the first time this season on the vlog. So first off, I think it was alright. We played quite well, but we didn't have much end product in our game, and you know they had a few chances of their own. They didn't really threaten that much at all, but they had their number 9 was quite a big, powerful, quite quick striker. So he was quite decent, a little bit of a handful at time, but didn't really get the service. And it's strange because last season Boreham got to the playoff final, and they played really good football. I think probably the best football inside that I saw us play all season. But like this season, they've gone for a different kind of style. Their team was massive in terms of height. You know, they were very powerful. You know, they did lose a couple of players like Andrade and Ferrier, but they didn't look anywhere near as good as what I thought they would be. And I did say earlier, I think they'll probably be up there. And today, seeing their performance sort of changed my mind, really. But you can't really say that on one performance. But from what I've seen, I don't think they're good enough to get into the playoffs. But yeah, we were alright. We were the better team. Maybe should have been in front. Didn't really test their keeper enough. Second half, at the beginning, Coulson pulled up with an injury. I don't know what it was. I didn't really see. I guess we'll find out, but hopefully it's not anything major. So that was a bit of a blow. You know, obviously seems a bit of deja vu, really. Him and Elakobi getting injured at the start of last season, and it's happened again this season. So there will be big misses if they're both out for a long period of time. But you know, Happy came on. It's hard for a centre half to come into a game. It is tough because you don't know what your striker is like that you're up against. So it was quite tough, and I think you can see he found it a little bit challenging at times. But you know he was quite solid, and we still got the clean sheet. But yeah, we were a lot more positive second half. Really, we were, you know, when leading up to the penalty, really going for it, which we should have done, and almost got a goal, and then Cromer made the run into the box, beat a couple of the men, was a lovely little run, and got brought down. I don't know whether it was outside the box or not. I can't really see. I didn't really see because I was just literally appealing for the penalty. But that's of course what you do. I don't know if it was a penalty. I haven't seen the replay back. I see it in live time, and of course you're going to appeal for it when the player goes down in the box.
and it was given. Bit of luck, but that's what we needed. I didn't think we'd score in play really, and the penalty was a good penalty by Bond, as you can see. But you know, when they all started celebrating, the players, before we even took the penalty in, then I was just thinking, I know what's going to happen now. You know, we'll end up missing it. But you know, Bond's very confident and calm from the spot, and he tucked it away. And from then on, there we tried to get that second goal, but we weren't, you know, all guns blazing, which I understand. And today we didn't need the second goal. And I think this is a difference in this team compared to last season. I think the last team of last season would probably have lost today's game or ended up drawing. I don't think we'd have ground out the 3 points. So, you know, it's positive, and you know, we're all right. League table doesn't really matter at this stage of the season, but we're level on points with the playoffs, so the 7th position. So, you know, we're slow and steady progress, and we're doing all right. But you know, we held out again this game like we did in the last game against Maidstone. So still unbeaten, 6 points from our last 2 games, which is good. A lot of positives today, and from the recent 2 games. So you know, for that team that started today is probably the team that you got to play. No Brophy, of course. I think he ended up being injured. When he's fit, you put him in. But you know, can't fault the players today. Very good performance, very professional performance. And good game management at the end to see it through. But I'm going to do something a little bit different with the player ratings, and I'm going to go through them now, but I'll leave you with it. So please like, comment and subscribe, and please let me know what you think of some new little features I've put in, because I've worked quite hard on it. But yeah, up the O's. Also, none of the music in this video or pictures in the video I don't own. And most of the pictures are from Simon O'Connor. So I'd give Dean Brill a 6 today. He kept a clean sheet, of course, but some of his decision making is a bit off. I think, you know, when you pump the ball long every time and you know it's not working, maybe you should try throw it out a bit quicker. And he went to catch the ball a couple of times and dropped it. So he made some great saves as well, but a 6 for me. My man of the match, Joe Widdowson, I'd give him an 8 today. Superb player, getting better with every game, another clean sheet, and he was magnificent. Coulson a 6 today, fairly solid, but limped off with an injury quite early on into the second half. A 7 today, very assured, comfortable on the ball as always, very solid, won a lot in the air, and did nothing wrong, kept a clean sheet. Judd a 7 today, his only 2nd game in quite a long time, but you know, he looked quite fit. He did pick up a yellow card, but he tracked back really well, played with a lot of passion, and that's what you want. Again, kept a clean sheet. So back enough for 7 today. Great leader as always, good on the ball, a threat going forward, played with passion. Another good performance from him. A 6 today, still getting back to fitness, and he was quite good. Good on the ball, good in the challenge, good in the air, fully committed, and did a job. Really. 8 today. Give Widdowson a really good run for his money for man of the match, but I think Widdowson edged it. Clay was brilliant. His passing was brilliant. His running, his movement, his challenges. He was fully committed in the air, and he keeps up this consistency. He'll be easily one of the best central midfielders in the division. Leyton a 7 today. Another really good positive performance. He's been out for a long time, of course. Very quick up and down the wing. Good at tracking back. You know, you need to put some good balls into the box as well. So a solid 7 today. Kramer a 7 today. He was very good again. Needs to start more often. Good runs, a handful for their defence. Very quick, some good balls into the box, and he obviously won the penalty as well. So good performance again. 1 7 today. He stepped up, took the penalty. He's got a great record from the spot. You know, a lot of pressure on, and he delivered like he always does. He works really hard. Bit of a tough game for him, but a solid. Happy in this player ratings because he came on and pretty much played all the second half. I'd give him a 6, kept the clean sheet. Tough coming into a game as a centre-half, like I say, from the bench. And he was a bit shaky at times, but he hasn't played that much recently. So with games, you get better, and there's a lot of potential with him there. So a solid 6.